The neat thing about making your crossword puzzles with InDesign is that you can format your puzzle pages however you like. For example, you can have a nice big crossword puzzle with white space surrounding the puzzle, or you can have black space surrounding the puzzle, or even pink space. You may put some color into your puzzle if you're doing a printable that someone's going to download and print to a color printer. Or another option is to put 2 or more puzzles on the same page. But regardless on how you're going to format your puzzle page, the steps to create a crossword puzzle are exactly the same. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a puzzle template page. I'm going to start by creating a new document. And for the units, I'm going to change the picas to inches. For the page size, we'll keep it at 8.5 inches by 11 inches. And I'm going to keep these margins as well, so I have 1/2 inch for the top, bottom, and outside, and a 1.25 inside margin. And I like having the larger inside margin, that way if a customer's doing the puzzle, the edge of the puzzle doesn't get swallowed up by the spine. Okay, so this is the first page of the puzzle book, so I'm just going to keep this as a book title page. So let's type in book title and we'll center it and make it larger. And then now we need a few puzzle pages. So I'm going to go up here to pages, press this plus down here and add a couple of pages. And now I'll just start laying out the basic puzzle page. So I want a puzzle title up here. So we'll call it puzzle title. And we'll make the font size a lot larger. And I'll just make this smaller because I want as much space down here to hold my crossword puzzle. And I also do need a space to hold my clues, so I'll do that down here. And this is a little bit too small. I'm going to make this an 18-point font, and let's go ahead and change this to Arial. Arial's just easy to read. And since I want to save this Arial size 18, I'm going to make it a character style. So I'll go up here to type character styles, press the plus down here, and we'll rename this from character style 1 to letters. And go to basic character formats, and it's saved as a Arial size 18. And now I want to type in, I'm going to type in 5 lines of clues just to make sure that this box is large enough. And it's about perfect, the perfect height. I am going to make it not so wide because I need a text box to hold my clues that will be going down on the crossword puzzle. So let me just go ahead and change this to down. Now to the fun part is doing the crossword puzzle, and my puzzles are tables, so I'm going to go up here to table, create table, and we'll keep this at 15 by 15, press OK, and then just draw a nice large box. And here's my basic crossword puzzle grid. I'm going to work on the letters next. Before I do that, let's jump back over here and take a look at these letters. As you notice, they're positioned on the bottom right corner, and the clue numbers are positioned on the top left corner. So I want to do the same with this puzzle page. Let me go back to, go over here, and I'll type in the letter A. And it's too small. I want this to be a large print book, so I'm going to go back to character styles and change this to letters. So now the letter is size 18 Arial, and now I need to just put this on the right bottom. And so my first letter looks okay. I don't want to repeat all these steps on each individual square. So I'm just going to go ahead and select all of the table cells and then go back to character styles, make them all letters, and change it so it aligns to the right and the bottom. So now if I type in a letter, it should be the correct size and in the correct position. I'm going to work on the clue numbers next, and I'm going to do that up here. And once I start designing the puzzle, you'll see why. So I'm just going to make a tiny text box to store the first number. And this looks a little bit large, so I'm going to make it a little bit smaller at, try 16 point. Okay, that's better. And we're Arial 16 point. I'm just going to resize this a little bit and just move it over inside the box. And I'm going to use my keyboard arrow keys to nudge it over. And so that looks good. I have the letter on the bottom right, the number in the top left corner. So now I just need to make some more clue numbers, and I'm going to do that just by duplicating this one a few times. And instead of doing copy paste, I'm going to Control V. I'm just scooting these over. And now just type in the clue numbers to see how many I have. Okay, so we'll just keep it at 9 for now. If I need more, I can add number 10, or if I have too many, I could delete number 9. And then the last thing I need to do for my puzzle page template is to change the cell styles of each of these cells. So let's go back to over here. And if you look at each cell, you have the cells that have a letter inside. There's 4 borders going around it. The cells without a letter, they're blank. If you go down here, the cells without a letter are black. So I want to make cell styles that are either blank, black, or have the 4 borders going around it. So go back over here to our puzzle page that we're working on. And the first thing I want to do is go up here to Window, Styles, Cell Styles. And I'm going to just click inside the table and then make a new cell style. So we'll press the plus, create new style, double click it. And this one, I'm going to call it cell blank. So this one won't have any borders going around it. So just go over here to strokes and fills. And here are the cell strokes. All 4 sides are selected. If you click on one, it deselects it. So I'm going to just click it again. So all 4 sides are selected, and put the weight at 1 point. Or actually, no, that's wrong. I want to put the weight at 0 points because it's going to be a blank cell. I'll press OK. And now you can see there's no borders going around it. And we'll just test it out. You could select a few or as many cells as you want. And then clicked on blank. And there we go. They're all blank. Okay, so now we want to make a cell style with all 4 borders. So we'll just go ahead and click on the plus again. And this time we'll call it cell 4 borders. Go over here to strokes and fills. And this time we're going to set the weight as 1 point. Press OK. And then now if I just highlight all of these and click on 4 borders, you can see now the borders came back. And then the final one I want is a cell style with the black in case you want to make the black squares. So I'll call this cell black. Go over here to strokes and fills. And I want the weight of 1 and a cell fill color of, we'll just do black. And press OK. So now I have the black square. So let me just kind of test this out a little bit. So I got black. There we go. You have to click out of it to see the black. So we have black. We have blank. And then I'll just set everything back at all borders. Okay, I think we're just about done with the template. Let me just remove these letters. I'm going to highlight them all and press the delete on my keyboard. And we have our basic puzzle page template finished.